Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year, Happy 2022. For today's video, I am going to be filming my annual Empties video, which I am so excited about. I love showing you guys everything that I used up throughout the year. So today we are going to go through everything that I used up in 2021. I'm going to be giving you guys a little reviews, kind of letting you know if I would repurchase it, how I felt about it, just kind of really quick rundowns because I have a lot of stuff this year. I feel like this year might be the largest year for Empties. I feel like I used up a lot of stuff because I was really trying to focus on what I have. You guys know I've talked about on my channel a handful of times. I've been trying to buy less stuff, so in turn I used up more of the stuff that I actually had, which makes me really happy. So we're going to be chatting about that today. As I said, Happy New Year. I really hope that you guys had a really great holiday season and a great 2021. I've definitely missed you guys. If you were wondering where I've been, definitely check out my community tab. I put a little status up there a couple of days ago if you guys just kind of want to catch up there and kind of know what's been going on. So I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing this video. I am so excited to see what 2022 has to offer. As I said, I have a lot of stuff. Typically, this has been my Empties bag for like the last 4 or 5 years. I typically just fill her up, but this year, as I said, was a little bit more crazy, so we have 2 bags of stuff to go through this year rather than just my good old little black bag. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's just go ahead and get started because I have a feeling this is going to be a long one. All right, so the first thing that I pulled out of my bag here is the shampoo that I use. I have 2 of the Garnier Whole Blends Repairing Shampoo in Honey Treasures. It does look like there's more in here. I feel like as the bottles have just been sitting in my bag, all the product that was stuck on the sides has been gathering at the bottom, so maybe if I could squeeze some more out of here I can. But these are my favorite shampoos. I share this with my mom as well, so we kind of both use these together. Also, I feel like not every single shampoo bottle that we used up is in here, because sometimes if it's empty and she's in the shower, she'll kind of just take it and replace it on her own without putting it in my Empties bag. So some of these things that we share might be like give or take a couple bottles. I do have kind of an oily scalp, but I find that this is good for my ends, which tend to be more dry, but it also doesn't overly moisturize my scalp, if that makes any sense. It's kind of just like the perfect formula of shampoo for my hair. So if you guys have a greasy scalp and dry ends, you might want to try this out. I just feel like it's a really great balance, but it just has a really nice like soft honey scent. It's really great. My hair, I feel like, has been super healthy. And before any of you say something about me using drugstore products in my hair is healthy. I feel like it works for my hair, and I've been using this for literally years and years and years, ever since I could remember. We've always gotten shampoo from the drugstore, so I love this. I also use the matching conditioner, which I might have one in here somewhere. I used up 2 of the Tree Hut scrubs. I know that these have been so popular in this past year. I feel like in 2021, these absolutely blew up on like self-care TikTok. People have like stacks and stacks of these as collector's items, but I used up 2 of these actually almost in exactly a year. My brother's girlfriend got me this one, which is the Vitamin C Shea Sugar Scrub last Christmas, and I used this up in about 6 months, and then in the other 6 months I used the Cotton Candy one, which is also really good, and I'm on a 3rd one now in my shower, which I think is the Vanilla Bean. I love this. I feel like it definitely takes self-care to that next level for me after using like a really nice moisturizing body wash. I have been going in with this maybe once a week. I like this also specifically as part of my self-tan routine. Before you self-tan, you are supposed to kind of shave, exfoliate your body just to leave a smooth surface for the tanner. I like to self-tan, I don't know, I want to say like maybe every 4 weeks all over my body. So I use like big handfuls of the scrub when it's time to self-tan. And I definitely don't think that I would ever be able to be without these now in my shower routine. I just absolutely love, love, love these. Another shower product that has absolutely changed the game for me is the Dove Sensitive Skin Body Wash. I started using these body washes, I believe, in early 2021, and they've absolutely changed my shower game. I used to just use a bar of Dove soap to shower, which I also also still use. I still really like the sensitive skin bar as well, but there's just something about these liquid body washes that are just so luxurious. They're so moisturizing. It almost feels like a thick lotion that then foams up when you take a shower, and I've just never felt so clean. Again, I definitely went through more than 2 of these, but this is something that me and my mom share. I honestly want to say like maybe we used up 8 bottles of these. I had to bring a bottle of this to my boyfriend's house because I stay there a lot, and when I took showers, I just feel like I've become so accustomed to this. It's just like I need this when I take a shower. I feel so much cleaner than I do with a normal bar of soap. So I was mistaken, you guys. I actually found another Tree Hut scrub in my empties bag. I completely forgot about this one. So I used up 3 whole ones of these in 12 months, which I never go through so much product like this, like 3 whole containers of something in 12 months. But you guys, I love this. I'm telling you, it is just so good. This one is the Cocoa Colada, which kind of just like a pina colada. It was like pineapple coconut. Really great as well. These all are really good on my sensitive skin, surprisingly too. It really does not bother my body at all. It doesn't dry me out, give me a rash or anything like that. So this is the 3rd one that I used up in 2021. Again, the Cocoa Colada. Also a yummy scent. This past year, I also finished 2 of my favorite CeraVe moisturizing creams. You guys know, if you have been with me for a while, this is my absolute favorite moisturizer for my face. It is very friendly for the body as well. I like something different for my body, which I will get into, but this is so good for day to day. My skin tends to get very dry, especially in the winter. These are a little bit more on the expensive side. They're not luxury, but I want to say this bottle's like $16 or $18, but it is worth every single penny. This is huge. This is 19 ounces, and this one here is 16 ounces. I usually find them at Sam's Club for a pretty good price, or if I need it in a pinch, I will run to Rite Aid or Walgreens. They are closer to $20 there. It's fragrance free. It's very just like gentle. It's a nice heavy moisturizer that soaks into the skin so nicely. It's not sticky, and it is really soothing on eczema, which I absolutely love. It's like the only thing that I'll use for my eczema. Even if I get eczema on my body, this is like head to toe. I will slather myself in this. I only use this at night though. I find that it's a little bit too heavy for the morning. I actually have something else for the morning, which I'm going to talk about, but it's perfect for like that nighttime. Just let it soak into the skin and give you really nice hydration type of moisturizer. For my morning moisturizer, I used up one of the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Double Repair Face Moisturizer with UV SPF 30. I really love this. It is a staple for me every single morning. It's a very lightweight moisturizer. It soaks into the skin quickly. I love knowing that I'm wearing SPF every day, even in the winter. It's the best of both worlds. You get your morning hydration and you're protected from the sun. This lasted for an extremely long time. I don't know if it looks that big on camera, but when you first get this, it is completely full. It is like this huge tube that is literally full to the brim. There is absolutely no air in this container, and I want to say that this lasted me probably close to 8 months with using it on the daily, and I already repurchased it. I'm working on my second one. Definitely something that I'm going to continue to repurchase in the future. They do sell this without the SPF in there, which I've heard is good as well. I just feel like overall La Roche-Posay has become my favorite brand of skincare. It's just really transformed my skin. It's really gentle, and I just like it a lot. Speaking of La Roche-Posay, I actually finished up 2 of their Toleriane Hydrating Gentle Cleansers. I'm so mad at myself too. I used to use like Clean and Clear face wash or like Neutrogena face wash, just with those harsh beads, harsh fragrances, that like morning burst, and it felt like your skin was so clean, but I was stripping my skin for so many years and I did not even know it. So switching to La Roche-Posay was literally one of the best things that I could do for my skin. So I used up 2 of their face wash. Again, the Toleriane, it's just so good. It's soap free, sulfate free, fragrance free, and it also has ceramide 3 and niacinamide. It is just so good. La Roche-Posay has truly, I feel like, transformed my skin in the last 12 months. I also used up one of the Garnier Whole Blend conditioners. Again, I used up more of them, but this is the one that I remembered to collect. Kind of same thing like I said about the shampoo. I feel like it's just a good option at the drugstore. My hair really loves it. It doesn't leave my hair feeling greasy or anything like that. Just overall a really great conditioner. Ooh, okay, this bottle's kind of nasty from being in the shower for so long. This is the Solimo. I think that this is Amazon's brand, or used to be Amazon's kind of house brand of toiletries and products. This is the clarifying pink grapefruit body wash. It's a salicylic acid acne treatment. I went through a little bit of a phase, and I still kind of do, where I have some body acne. I just kind of wanted something to try to clear it up. This kind of was like the Neutrogena grapefruit salicylic acid body wash. I don't think that this is something that I would repurchase. I think it was very affordable. It had good reviews. I didn't see much of a difference on my skin personally, but I don't know. I definitely feel like I could just do without it. Not the best, not the worst. I don't really think that I would repurchase it, but I'm happy that I was able to use up the whole thing. 2 more items, and then we have officially emptied 1 bag. Why did I use up everything in 2s this year? That's like a very common trend. It's looking like I used up everything in 2s. So this is the Dove Advanced Care Sensitive Deodorant. I just tried my best to switch to fragrance-free where I could in 2021, body wash, deodorant. I really love the Dove Sensitive line. I feel like it has just changed how comfortable I am throughout the day. My armpits used to get so itchy throughout the day from scented deodorants, and I always thought that my armpits were itchy from shaving. I shave my armpits every couple days. My hair grows back fast, and I always thought that is why my armpits were so itchy, and the itching finally stopped when I switched to just a completely fragrance-free sensitive skin deodorant. I think I might have used up another one, but I think I had it at my boyfriend's house, and I think I just got rid of it after I used that one up since it was there. So I think maybe I might have used up 3 of these, and I'm working on another one right now. So on to the next bag, my classic Empties bag. There's a lot of stuff in here as well. This is definitely going to be a longer video than I had anticipated. Another shower product that I used up is this Live Clean Apple Cider Refresh Conditioner. I really like this brand. This was gifted to me in an influencer package, I believe, in the beginning of the year, or maybe even possibly in late 2020, because I don't have the shampoo here, and I did use that up as well. So I think that wasn't empty in my last year's video, but I finished up the conditioner in early 2021, and I really like this. I really like this brand, Live Clean, in general. The apple cider scent smells really good. It was really gentle on the hair. I definitely would repurchase this. I actually believe that my local grocery store just started carrying this. I want to say I looked it up and it was maybe $6-ish a bottle. I definitely think that it is worth it, and I loved the apple cider scent. It was just like so fresh and clean and fruity, which I really like my hair to smell like in the shower. Another conditioner that I used up earlier in the year is the L'Oreal Elvive Total Repair 5. And this is the Rapid Reviver Deep Conditioner for Damaged Hair. Again, this was something that was also gifted to me from influencer, I can't speak today, influencer, but I did find for it being like a deep conditioner, it wasn't even as nourishing as like my everyday Garnier Whole Blends. I definitely found that just as a standard conditioner was way more hydrating. It really detangled my hair. My hair just looks a lot shinier when I use that. This was kind of just like, okay, it got the job done, it conditioned, but for being a deep conditioner, I just kind of expected a little bit more out of it. My favorite body lotion that I absolutely love, I know that I have talked about this on my channel a ton in the past. This is more for like my day-to-day after shower lotion. I love the Nivea Essentially Enriched. This is their 48-hour nourishing moisturizer with almond oil for dry to very dry skin. I think one of my favorite things about it is the texture, because it is very rich in its moisturizing qualities, yet it's very thin and you don't feel sticky, you don't feel greasy. I think I've probably featured this in like my last 3 or 4 Empties videos. And also, before I stop talking about this, I have to mention the price point. You get 16.9 fluid ounces. This literally lasts me almost the whole entire year, and I think it's like $5.95, $6 on Amazon, so you can't beat it. It's such a good moisturizer. This past spring and summer, I used up the Milk Makeup Vegan Milk Cleanser. This was really good. I did really like it. I remember mentioning this in like a summer favorites video. I took this with me on vacation. I really like this for just like a little bit of a deeper clean in comparison to the La Roche-Posay. Honestly, the only reason that I have not repurchased it is just the fact that I find it a little expensive. This little tiny size is $15, I believe, and the larger size is $30. And I went through this really fast. I just cannot justify repurchasing it for the price point, whereas my La Roche-Posay, you get triple the amount of product and it's about $14. This definitely gives a little bit more of that deep clean feeling. I brought this on vacation with me when I was like sweaty or I felt like my face was extra grimy. This was the cleanser that I reached for that extra deep clean. But again, I don't think I would repurchase it only because of the price point. And I think I got mine at TJ Maxx for like $8. So if I ever found it there, I would definitely repurchase it again. We have lots of makeup goodies to go through. Looking in here now, I forgot about so many of these products. I see a handful of mascaras that I used up. Let me just go ahead and grab those. The first mascaras that I used up in 2021 are two of the e.l.f. Keep Your Curl Mascaras. This mascara was like my absolute jam in 2020. I think I used two of these in 2020, and then I used another two in early 2021. This was just such a good mascara. I believe it was only like $5 from e.l.f. You guys know e.l.f. is one of my favorite brands. I really like this mascara. I haven't repurchased it since, only because I had a lot of mascara that I was going through. I wanted to make more of an effort to use up all of those products, but here's what the wand looked like. It was like a curved wand. I think that's the only reason that I didn't repurchase this. I don't remember anything negative about this mascara off the top of my head. I just kind of did like a little bit of a, not a no buy, but like a less buy in 2021. Just like use up what you have, kind of buy less things. And I had a lot of other mascaras to use up, so I never ended up repurchasing this. I definitely would, but I just think that there are other mascaras that I like better that I'm currently using. I used up my two favorites, one of the Maybelline Sky High. This is so good. I know that this was very viral in the beginning of this year. It definitely deserved all of the hype that it got. I loved this mascara and I did repurchase it. I am working on another one now in my makeup drawer. And then I also used up one of my favorites. This is probably my all-time favorite top mascara. This is the Essence Lash Princess, the False Lash Effect in the green accented bottle. If you just need more than just your average mascara, these are definitely the two that I always recommend. The Essence is very affordable at around $5, and I believe the Sky High is $10 or $11. I think Essence is like at the top of the mascara chain for me, and then Sky High follows closely behind. So I have repurchased both of these. Oh, so it looks like I do have another skincare product in here that I used up. This is the e.l.f. Nourishing Facial Oil. It's just a really good oil on those nights where I feel like my skin is extra dry. If I could use a little bit more hydration, if I have a dry patch going on, I'll kind of just mix a drop or two of this in with my moisturizer just to give it that extra boost, and it's really great. My skin is so glowy the next day and it really works. Oh my gosh, this is such a blast from the past, you guys. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I know it looks like there's a little bit more in there, but literally nothing comes out when I spray this. If you guys have watched my video since the beginning, this was like the OG primer water, primer spray, finishing spray. I swore by this. I use this absolutely every single day. I just thought this was so good. And I'm not saying it's not, I just feel like my makeup taste has definitely changed. If you asked me this or MAC Fix Plus now, I definitely prefer MAC Fix Plus, or even like the Rare Beauty hydrating spray, just something a little bit more hydrating. It was good to me for a really long time, but I don't think that I would repurchase this one anymore. So I actually just found another mascara that I used up. This is the e.l.f. Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. Again, it was really affordable, around $5 or $6. And it's kind of one of those mascaras that never was the right consistency that I like for a mascara. It was always very wet. It got goopy really fast. It was kind of hard to work with, and it just never really completely wowed me. And it also was pretty flaky as well. So I did go ahead and use it up, but I definitely wouldn't repurchase this. It's not my favorite. Let's go ahead and talk eyebrow pencils. You guys know that I go through eyebrow pencils like water. I use them so fast. So in 2021, I used up 3 of the Fenty Beauty Brow MVPs. This is my absolute favorite eyebrow pencil ever. I will continuously repurchase this. It is just so good. So I use the shade medium brown, I believe. I don't know what it is, you guys. There's just something about this eyebrow pencil that I just love. It's the perfect formula. It's the perfect shade. It makes my eyebrows look exactly how I want them to look, natural but still defined and sculpted. It is just the best eyebrow pencil. I know I've talked about this 100 times in the past. I also used up 2 ABH Brow Wiz pencils. These are also one of my top eyebrow pencils. They're both so good. I honestly feel like the Fenty and the Anastasia one are exactly the same. They both have that just like perfect formula and perfect tip that I love. But I used up 2 shades of these. I used up medium brown, and then I also used up chocolate. Chocolate is definitely my preferred shade. It's just a little bit more warm. It matches my hair a little bit better, whereas medium brown in ABH is just a little bit more of a cool tone brown. But really great eyebrow pencils, and I definitely think in the future I will repurchase it after I kind of go through some more of my inventory. Another Milk makeup product that I used up this past year is their Kush Clear Brow Gel. I absolutely love this brow gel. I have not repurchased it, but I definitely have to. I definitely feel like it contributed to the growth of my eyebrow hairs because of the ingredients that are in there, and it had a really soft hold. It kept my eyebrows in place all day. They would not budge, but it wasn't crunchy in comparison to maybe something like the Anastasia brow gel, where you literally cannot even move your eyebrows when I use that brow gel. So this one just had a really great soft hold. It definitely helped my eyebrows grow. Definitely want to get around to repurchasing this. In 2021, I used up 3 concealers. The first one was so overdue. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm sure you guys remember I was absolutely obsessed with this concealer. This is one of the most, probably actually the most high coverage concealer that I've tried. I swear that this has even more coverage than something like Tarte Shape Tape had. I repurchased a ton of them, but after I used up this last one, I didn't repurchase it only because I feel like these past like year and a half, makeup trends have really started to change. I've just been liking something a little lighter, and I do like coverage under my eye, but this was just like full coverage. And then I also used up 2 of the Hydrating Camo concealers. This is still like my top concealer ever. It is so good. It has such a nice coverage, but it is so lightweight. I actually feel like, I think I've done a video in the past that this is a dupe for the Too Faced Born This Way that I just showed you guys. It is just a little bit lighter, a little bit more lightweight, a tad less coverage, but it's definitely way more on trend with like how makeup has been looking nowadays in the last 2 years. So I absolutely love this concealer. I have 2 more that I'm working with right now, but I used up the shade Light Beige as well as Light Ivory. The last 2 products that I used up in 2021 are both setting powders. So I used up one of the AOA Studio Perfect setting powders in the shade Soft Light. This has been my holy grail everyday setting powder for like the last 6 months or so. I did repurchase. I'm using up another one right now, but for $1, you guys, I cannot get over how good this setting powder is. It is the perfect consistency on the skin where you're set, your makeup lasts a long time, but it is not heavy or drying. So I definitely recommend getting yourself one of these dollar setting powders. They are just so good. And again, my favorite is Soft Light. My other favorite setting powder, which I also used up, is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This is such a stunning powder, especially in the winter. If you want something a little bit more luminous that is going to set your skin, but you have a little bit of that glow, it is such a good powder. For those of you with dry skin, you're gonna love this if you have not tried it already. It is the perfect combination of like smooth, set, ready for the day, but then as the day goes on, it does not even look like you're wearing powder. It is so finely milled, and it gets more luminous and more luminous as the day goes on. All right, you guys, so that is going to complete this video. Those are all the products that I used up in 2021, and that completes another annual Empties video. My 2 bags of Empties are officially empty, and now it is time to start collecting for another new year. I really hope that you guys enjoyed seeing this video. I hope you guys have an amazing, happy, healthy, and successful 2022. If you guys did enjoy seeing this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up because it really helps me out. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, click that notification bell down below and you'll get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.